I like to end and make sure we keep this somewhat tactical for those practicing CMIOs, CIOs. What's the point that you'd want to get across in terms of this topic? What makes it so important for us?
Well, so there's really two things. One, we've been talking about MedRec probably ever since the Joint Commission. So this is pushing 15 years. And I think a lot of us, myself included, became complacent. And it sort of became a check the box phenomenon. Like, are we doing MedRec on our admissions? Are we doing them on discharge? We put rules in place that make it virtually impossible to send a patient out of the hospital or the clinic without proving that you've done a MedRec. But it doesn't actually speak to the quality of it. We have, again, I think complacent is the right word. We think we've hit a wall from a technical perspective or technology perspective. And so those organizations that can afford it, taking the next step by throwing FTEs at it. So we talked about that pharmacy talent. I guess my point is that in this new age of interoperability that we're working on, this is too important to be complacent. This is how patients get hurt. Medication errors, still the number one source of unintended consequences in the clinical setting by and far. And so what I would say to folks out there is don't be complacent on med histories and MedRec, and don't think that your current solutions are all that is out there. There are actually other sources of data, other ways to skin this cat, if you will. And so it's really too important not to take a look. And I'd leave it at that.